Hi students, good morning to you all. How are you all? All are fine now? Very good. And we have been through the first lesson, first chapter of your social textbook, Our Earth in the Solar Family. In this chapter, we studied about the solar system, the Earth, the Moon, the satellites, the artificial satellites also, the planets which are in the solar system, their distance from the Earth, their size, all these things we studied. And in the last class, we were discussing satellites, natural satellites and man-made satellites. So natural satellites are called moons. Man-made satellites have different names like INSAT, PRS, like there are different satellites are there. These satellites are launched, sent to the orbit with the help of the rockets. The rockets carry the satellites to the orbit and leave it there, and satellites will fall back to the Earth. Do you know, in India also there is a rocket sending, rocket launching, satellite launching station is there. It is prepared by ISRO. ISRO means Indian Space Research Organization. What is ISRO? Indian Space Research Organization. Space means the sky outside the air, atmosphere. The sky outside the atmosphere is called the space. There is no air. And the orbits of the satellites are outside the atmosphere, in the space only. So sending the rockets to the space, rockets to their orbits must be done by us manually, and for that we use rockets. And special rocket launching vehicles are, satellite launching vehicles are used there. Look at the picture here. Here three pictures are given. These pictures show how the satellites are sent to the space. In the first picture you see a rocket is launched from the Earth. It is going up into the sky. So what you see here, this is a rocket. And in the second picture you can see the rocket reached the sky and left the satellite into the space, and from there the rocket will fall down back into the Earth. And in the third picture you see the satellites. So this is the satellites, man-made satellites, which is orbiting in the space. So this is how the satellites are sent into the space orbit. In India, the satellites are launched from Sriharikota. Sriharikota, it is the place where the rocket launching, the satellite launching station is present. This satellite launching station was named as Satish Dhawan Space Center, SDSC, Satish Dhawan Space Center. Who is this Satish Dhawan? He was the first chairman of ISRO. In his memory, his name was given to the space, the launching station at Sriharikota. And the Sriharikota High Altitude Range, short form SHAR, SHAR, Sriharikota High Altitude Range. So Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota High Altitude Range is the name given in memory of Satish Dhawan, former chairman of the ISRO. Like that, America has rocket launching station. Russia also has. America's NASA is very famous. India sent a spacecraft to the Mars, the planet Mars, on 24th September 2014. It was called Mangalyaan. So before that, India had sent satellites to moon also, spaceship to moon. It was called Chandrayaan. Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2, like that. India had sent our moon satellites, artificial satellites to moon also to study about moon. You collect more information about that. India also sent human beings to moon. So actually this is an exploration activity for students. So you search and find out the name of the person who went to the moon from India. Okay. In the beginning we had read about asteroids. What are asteroids? Asteroids and Graha Shakalam andaru Telugulo. Graha Shakalam ante the broken particles from the planets. These kinds of big rocks are present in the space, in the solar system. So apart from the planets and satellites, there is a large number of rocky objects which move around the sun, and these bodies are called asteroids. Where are they found? There is an asteroid belt. As will be found in the graph, in the diagram. Between Mars and Jupiter is this asteroid belt present. Scientists are of the view that asteroids are parts of a planet, and when the planets exploded many years back, these rocks were spread into the space. Now they are independently moving around the sun like the planets, but they are not planets. They don't have the quality of planets. Now meteoroids, other things we study about meteoroids. Meteoroids means Ulkalu. Ulkalu we can see. If we closely watch the sky in the night time, you can see something bright, something burning thing falling down from the sky. And these are meteoroids. Meteoroids are also very small, metallic bodies, rocks only. But when it enters the atmosphere, when it comes to the air, it catches fire. And sometimes before falling down onto the earth, they are burned into ashes only. It is said that when meteoroids come near the earth and tend to drop upon it, meteoroids are like that, coming near to the earth and try to fall upon it. But actually, at this time, because of the friction of these meteoroids with the air, it catches fire and burns it. Some meteoroids fall upon the surface of the earth also. At that time, sometimes it may make a hole on the surface of the earth. Next, comets. Comet is also a celestial body, a celestial object made up of a head and a tail. Actually, these are moving objects, gaseous objects only. when it comes near the sun or any other star, it becomes hot, and because of the heat, this gas begin to shine. And when it moves very fast, what happens to it? The gaseous part will shine. So we feel that something is moving in the sky very fast with the head and tail. That's why it is called a comet. In the picture, you can see figure 1.11. That's a picture of a comet. Okay. The head of a comet is solid particles held together by ice, and the tail is made of gases. So the head is solid and the tail is made of gases. Several such comets are there. One of the famous comets is Halley's Comet. Halley's Comet is the most famous comet, which comes close to the earth every 76 years. 76 years lokasari, Halley's Comet come near to the earth. The comet appeared in 1986 and will appear next in 2061 only. And you will be able to see it. Next, galaxy. Okay, in the sky we have not only planets, not only satellites, but also asteroids, meteoroids and comets also. Now galaxy, this also we discussed earlier in the beginning. Galaxy actually is a huge cluster of stars. Galaxy is a huge cluster of stars, a huge group of stars. A large number of stars make a group. Large number means how many numbers? Millions of stars come together and make a group. Then it is called a galaxy. Our solar system is a part of Milky Way galaxy. Our solar system, that means we are in a galaxy. The name of our galaxy is the Milky Way. In our country we call it Akasha Ganga, Milky Way. Okay, in ancient India it was imagined to be a river of light flowing in the sky. Thus it was named Akasha Ganga. So galaxy, not one galaxy, lakhs of millions of galaxies are there in the universe. In the universe, millions of galaxies are there. Universe is so large we cannot imagine the size of this. Now universe and the Sarva Prapancham. There are millions of galaxies that make the universe. We cannot imagine the size of the universe. How big is the universe? We cannot imagine the size of it. We cannot find out the size of the universe also. The scientists are trying to find out the edges of the universe. But we are not certain, we are not sure about its size, and we cannot know that all of us belong to this universe or no. So this is about this lesson. These things from the beginning we studied repeatedly. Now you have understood very much what the solar system, what is an earth, etc., etc. Now, think and respond. A question given here, read the question, think about it. Now improve your learning. Look, the words glossary given here. Glossary means the words and their meanings in English and Telugu. Galaxy means Nakshatra Mandala, the cluster of stars. Asteroids means Graha Shakalalu, irregular shaped rocks between Mars and Jupiter. Meteoroids means Ulkalu, small rocky or metallic bodies in outer space. Satellites means Upagrahalu, celestial bodies that move around the planets. Orbit. Orbit means Kaksha, the path in which the planets move around the sun. Geoid, Bhumi Vandi, Akaram, Earth-like shape. Lithosphere means Shilavaranam, outer rocky layer on the earth. Hydrosphere, Jalavaranam, water layer on the earth. Atmosphere, Vatavaranam, layer of gases above the earth. Biosphere, Jivavaranam, layer of life on the earth. Constellation, Nakshatrala Kutami Leda, Rashi, patterns of stars. Now look at the questions given here. Improve your learning. How does a planet differ from a star? How does a planet differ from a star? Differ from ఎలా తేడాగా ఉంది, ఒక ప్లానెట్ ఒక స్టార్ నుంచి ఎలా వ్యత్యాసమై ఉంది, డిఫరెంట్ అయి ఉంది. We know the answer. A star has its own light and heat, but a planet does not have its own light and heat. A planet moves around a star, the star does not move around a planet. Second question, what is meant by the solar system? The sun is 8 planets, their satellites, and asteroids and meteoroids and comets which move around the sun together called the solar system. Next, why is life not possible on all planets? అన్ని ప్లానెట్స్లో లైఫ్ అసాధ్యం, జీవన్ అనేది అసాధ్యం. ఎందుకని? వై ఈస్ లైఫ్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్ ఆన్ ఆల్ ప్లానెట్స్? Life is not possible on all planets because the other planets have no air and water, which is very necessary for life. The other planets do not have the 3 realms which are called atmosphere, lithosphere and hydrosphere. These spheres are not there in other planets. That is why life is not possible in all planets. Why do we always see only one side of the moon? అంటే మనకి చంద్రుడు ఒక సైడ్ మాత్రమే కనబడుతుంది. అదర్ సైడ్ we cannot see any time. It is because the moon takes 27 days to make one rotation. It also makes 27 days to complete one revolution. అంటే చంద్రుడు ఒక్కసారి భూమి చుట్టూ తిరిగి రావడానికి 27 డేస్ పడుతుంది. అలాగే స్వయం తిరగడానికి కూడా 27 డేస్ పడుతుంది. కాబట్టి ఇది మన ఏరియాలోకి వచ్చినప్పుడల్లా ఒకే ముఖమే మనకి కనబడుతుంది. The other side does not turn to us when it comes near to us. That's why we cannot see the other side of the moon. What is the universe? What is the universe? Millions of galaxies make a universe. Millions of galaxies make a universe. Air and water are essential to live on the earth, but now they are being polluted by humans. What happens to the life of humans on this earth if pollution increases further? If pollution increases further, what happens to human life on this earth? Answer is very simple. Human life will become impossible on the earth if pollution continues like this. 7th question. Scientists are now trying to explore more about the moon and other planets. Do you think their efforts benefit us? అంటే సైంటిస్టులు శాస్త్రవేత్తలు ఇప్పుడు మూన్ కానీ అదర్ ప్లానెట్స్లో కానీ ఎక్స్ప్లోరేషన్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఏంటి వాళ్ళు స్టడీ చేసేది ఏంటి? అక్కడ వాటర్ ఉందా, అక్కడ లైఫ్ పాసిబుల్ అవుతుందా? ఇలాంటి సంగతులు వాళ్ళు వెతుకుతున్నారు. ఈజ్ ఇట్ గుడ్ ఫర్ us? Yes, it is a good thing for us if they become successful. Now observe the figure 1.4 and fill the table. అంటే ఇక్కడ చేయాల్సింది ఏంటి? ప్లానెట్స్ ఏం రాయాలి, ఒక్కొక్క ప్లాన్కి సూర్యుడి నుంచి ఉన్నటువంటి దూరం ఎంత రాయాలి, అండ్ ఒక్కొక్క ప్లాన్కి ఎన్ని మూన్స్ ఉన్నాయి అది రాయాలి. అగైన్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ వర్క్, ప్రిపేర్ ఏ మోడల్ ఆఫ్ ది సోలార్ సిస్టమ్. ప్రిపేర్ ఏ మోడల్ ఆఫ్ ది సోలార్ సిస్టమ్ మీన్స్ మీరు మట్టితో కానీ ప్లాస్టర్ ఆఫ్ పారిస్తో కానీ ఏదో ఒక వస్తువులతో లేకపోతే బోల్డ్స్ యూజ్ చేసుకుని సోలార్ సిస్టమ్ తయారు చేయడం. And here are some questions given. Choose the characters and match the following, which you have to do by reading the textbook. Also on page number 13, there is a crossword puzzle. Hints are given. Cross means horizontally. 5 words are given. Clues are given. One I say, the cluster of millions of stars. నంబర్ 1 రాసిన ఆ కాలం చూస్తే 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 లెటర్స్ రావాలి. బట్ వీ నో ద క్లస్టర్ ఆఫ్ మిలియన్స్ ఆఫ్ స్టార్స్ ఆర్ కాల్డ్ galaxy. హౌ మెనీ లెటర్స్ ఆర్ దేర్ ఇన్ galaxy? GALAXY. 6 letters only. So the word there, galaxy. Like that, to right, కిందకి సైడ్కి బర్డ్స్ కనబెట్టి ఈ కాలమ్స్ ఫిల్ చేయాలి. Okay, after that you can take photo and send to me also. So do this work. We shall have a slip test the other day. First you complete the study very well. After that only we will have a slip test. Okay, thank you.